Good evening and welcome to our sixth form open evening. It gives me great pleasure to welcome both new and familiar families to our hybrid experience. For new families, I'm Sally Ambrose and I'm the head of school here at Tring, which sits within the Ridgeway Learning Partnership. Tonight, we're offering a remote insight into the ethos, expectation and provision of our school and sixth form, shared by myself, my sixth form leadership team and our head student team. On Wednesday, you're invited onto school site to attend our subject fair, where you can meet subject staff and current students to explore all of your potential subject choices. To ensure that we can meet the current COVID health and safety arrangements, we have had to sadly restrict times and numbers in the hall at any one time, and therefore we request that you only attend at the following times. Students in Ascot and Claydon houses are to attend between 6 and 7 p.m. Students in Holton and Wadston houses between 7 and 8 p.m. and any students visiting from other local schools are welcome to come in between 6:30 and 7:30. If you do happen to be isolating currently and you are unable to attend, please email our sixth form team and we will ensure that we share some further remote information with you directly. Now, many of you will be aware that we're about to enter a really exciting time for all students and staff here at Tring School. In just a few weeks, we will be relocating into our brand new school building, which will provide state-of-the-art teaching and study areas for all of our students. If you haven't seen the new school plans yet, please do take time to have a look on our school website. And we'll also be holding open evening events in the spring term for you to come and have a look for yourselves. And I can assure you, you won't be disappointed. So our sixth form provision often feels like the cherry on the cake. It's always such a privilege to be able to work with engaged, committed and motivated students who have chosen to study with us here at Tring School. So as our students reach another milestone in their lives, they complete their formal full-time education and they are now able to select their next pathway to ensure that they successfully achieve their personal ambition and dreams. Students, for the last 11 years, you've had fantastic schools selected for you by your parents for you to be able to experience your education. You have automatically progressed from one year to the next whilst it's been compulsory for you to remain in education. And at the end of this year, you are able to choose your next step. Will that be here at Tring following an academic or applied qualifications? Will that be at college following a more vocational course? Or are you looking for an apprenticeship? Whatever your chosen destination, you will be required to apply for a position on the different courses. You will then need to be selected or recruited onto the course, and that will be based on your suitability for the course, your ability to be able to access the level of challenge of that course, and of course, your current attitude and attendance. You are in control of all of these requirements and you can maximize these outcomes over the next 6 months as you move closer to your final exams. Now, it may be that you already have a very clear ambition and you know what you would like your future to look like. You may already know exactly what qualifications and opportunities you need to secure to enable that your ambition becomes your successful reality. For you, tonight will be about seeing if Tring School can offer you that pathway. It may be that you have no clue what your future holds for you, which is also okay. However, I would suggest that maybe over Christmas, you begin to give this some further thought and start shaping your thoughts into possible pathways. Definite no's to ensure that you make the right choices over the next 9 months. So our ambition for all students at Tring School, whether you continue on a 7-year or begin a 2-year journey with us, is that we continue to help develop successful learners, ambitious individuals, and responsible citizens. Where you learn to acquire the knowledge required to demonstrate your understanding, that you develop the confidence to seek out and embark upon opportunities to enable you to personally flourish, and that you take an active role to develop and protect our community, whilst demonstrating both dignity and respect. And I have to say that I'm very lucky to have the most amazing sixth form team here. And I'm very proud to say that we do deliver an outstanding provision, outstanding learning and teaching, enriching and thought-provoking opportunities, which will continue to develop into those wider transferable skills and with exceptional personal pastoral care and guidance. That, combined together, ensures exciting and successful outcomes and destination routes for all of our students. I hope that you have an enjoyable and informative evening as I now leave you with a sixth form showcase video.
Good evening, I'm Antonia Sharp and I'm a strategic lead for the sixth form team. We have a dedicated sixth form team who provide the highest standard of both pastoral and academic support. Mrs. Emma Brown and Mr. Corey Bellany are heads of year 12 and 13. In order to provide continuity of pastoral provision, our heads of year will take their year group through both years 12 and 13 before taking on a new year 12 cohort. Emma Brown, who is currently head of year 13, will be head of year for you, our upcoming year 12 cohort. Alison Moore is the sixth form student support manager who is based in the sixth form centre, providing support and guidance. We are also incredibly privileged to have a dedicated UCAS coordinator, Coit Beck, who provides precision support for students making their university applications. Larry Evans is the sixth form administrator and coordinates the bursary support fund for students eligible for this. Please do get in touch with Larry if you would like to find out more. We offer a comprehensive suite of level 3 qualifications with a large selection of A-levels and BTEC courses. Both of these qualification types take a full 2 years to complete. A-level are mostly assessed by examinations, with some subjects, but not all, offering a coursework component, whereas BTEC courses are a mix of both coursework and exams. So think carefully about where your strengths lie. Do you prefer to complete coursework throughout the year, knowing that you have secured contributions to your final grade, or do you prefer to sit exams at the end of your 2-year journey? Perhaps you would prefer a combination of both. On Wednesday, find out about the course makeup and consider what combination is going to best set you up for success. Alongside this, we also offer optional courses, an extended project qualification, which provides students with the opportunity to complete an in-depth research project on an area of personal or academic interest. Level 3 maths and new for the next academic year, an online French A-level. This will be modelled on self-guided online courses, but with the added benefit of being created and supported through one-to-one sessions with our fantastic Modern Foreign Languages department. If you want to find out more, please do visit their stall on Wednesday. The majority of our students will choose 3 subjects to study in sixth form, one choice from at least 3 option blocks. The option blocks are available to view this evening from our website and will also be available to pick up on Wednesday evening. It's important to note that although we will do our utmost to stick to the option blocks provided, there may be reasons why we need to tweak these further down the line. Furthermore, where subjects do not receive sufficient interest, we may have to make the difficult decision for that course not to run. The entry criteria for entry into Tring School sixth form is a total point score of 32 from your best 8 subjects, and that will include your English and your maths. You calculate your TPS by adding together the numbers of your GCSE grades. Each subject also has its own individual criteria, which often also includes English and maths, as well as attaining a particular GCSE grade in the subject that you are wishing to study at A-level, BTEC, or similar where it was not studied at GCSE. We do offer the option to study a 4th A-level or BTEC. This challenging route is an option for those students who have achieved a high total point score and have demonstrated the aptitude to manage this, and as well as being in discussion with the sixth form team. Students who elect to come to our outstanding sixth form are committing to adhering to our dress code. We want our sixth form students to take pride in their appearance and wear clothing that is suitable for a formal and professional environment. Our dress code does allow students the independence to make choices about the clothing that they wear, but it must be in line with the compulsory elements of our dress code. A tailored formal pair of trousers, skirt or dress, with a plain shirt, blouse or smart top that's tucked in, and a tailored formal blazer or jacket with smart leather shoes. The leadership of our sixth formers is a real source of pride for us, and looking smart and professional is one way that you ensure that you are a role model to our younger students. Before I hand over to Mr. Bellany to talk about sixth form life, let's hear what our sixth form students have to say.
I was here in the lower school and I've always felt supported here. I knew the subjects that I wanted to take, and I felt that staying here would be very beneficial for me because I could further my education while being in a safe environment.
There's a lot like closer relationships as you go into sixth form, and I think that's down to small classes. You have a lot more time with your teachers.
Tring School has always been a place where I felt comfortable being able to talk to teachers. I've always felt that I've had the support that I need to help me through my studies.
Pastoral care is where you have teachers who can support you in not only your education but everything around that. For example, if I'm going through a hard time, then I know that there are definitely teachers such as my tutor or a sixth form leader that I know I can go and talk to.
They also do loads of extracurricular lessons where they teach you about other things as opposed to education. They give you loads of courses and teachings in how to get into job interviews, how to write CVs.
It's more independent than year 11, and I feel like it just gives you a good stepping stone to what I want to do in the future.
After sixth form, I want to go to university to study film and theatre. The support that we get from school, we have a UCAS coordinator that helps us with our personal statements, our applications, and she's helped me personally by providing me with links to masterclasses and extra courses.
I mean, I've thrived here in my classes and outside of school, and they've pushed and encouraged us to do the best that we can. Tring has probably been the best time of my life.
Hi, I'm Corey Bellany, Head of Year 12, current Head of Year 12, and one of the leaders of sixth form here at Tring School Sixth Form. So the question you may be asking yourself, and the question I want you to ask yourself, is why Tring School Sixth Form? Without a doubt, 150%, our sixth form is outstanding. The provision that we have, the academic scope we have available, and the pastoral support, in my view, is exceptional. Standards, as you see on screen there from the quote from Ofsted, are well above average, and the proportion of our students achieving really high grades is very high. And we want that very much so to be the case for you guys arriving in year 12. So I want to talk to you a little bit about sixth form life and when you start and that kind of process building up. There is, of course, and during the course of this year, a really strong and supportive transition process available to you. That will start this week. And when you get to view some of the subjects on offer on Wednesday, that process really begins to take shape. It gives you an opportunity to ask questions, to feel informed, but also be ready for that step of joining Tring School Sixth Form. We have a wide range of opportunities that are available in sixth form, many that you'll find out about when you join, but that includes things such as some of our senior roles, our head student team, our senior house captains, as well as various roles assisting, mentoring, buddying students from year 7, as well as primary school students in terms of their reading and numeracy, and really being a benefit and role model across both our sixth form and our school. There are various study areas, and we'll talk a little bit more about some potential new study areas coming in January a bit later, and many study areas that are available to you during your study periods. These include Sixth Form Centre, the LRC, and of course, free rooms available as well. And when we think about just in terms of support post-16, so I'm getting ahead of myself here slightly, your next steps, there is a range of support that's on offer and available from us as a sixth form team. And that includes your careers pathway, whether that be UCAS, the world of work, apprenticeships, or taking a gap year and thinking about what you want to do in terms of traveling as well. So when it comes to applying for sixth form and choosing your subjects, there are a number of questions that I want you to ask yourself. Firstly, which are the subjects that you enjoy? Often, I find that students relish the opportunity to study those subjects they really enjoy being in, doing extra work for, and making sure that they have the stuff completed on time. It's really important that you enjoy your studies, especially at A-level, because of the rigor involved in those subjects. Ensuring that enjoyment is there will allow you to push through when those times are a little bit tougher, but to make sure you feel really prepared when those exams roll around at the end of year 13 as well. If you're thinking about specific subjects for specific career, of course, many of you might have already an idea of a career path that you have set. You might know what you want to study at university and what you want to do in the world of work. If that's the case, do make sure that you do a little bit of revision, have a check, feel informed about what you need to do to get to those next steps. If you don't have a specific career in mind, then of course, those subjects that you love, that you enjoy, or those ones that are your strengths would be a massive appeal and a great choice for you at sixth form here at Tring School. So think very closely, ask those questions, speak to parents, and get a real understanding as to what those strengths are. And then the final one, just in terms of entrance criteria, please do make sure you check that. It is of vital importance that you are aware of what you need to gain entry to sixth form. Of course, as Mrs. Sharp said, our TPS is 32. However, there is entrance criteria set for specific subjects. So make sure you double check and read all the information for us, please. So when it comes to our support structures that we have available, we have a range, and of course, they are outstanding. We have across the range of our sixth form and a range of subjects, we have exceptional high quality first teaching, and that is throughout all of our A-level subjects and our BTEC subjects on offer. When it comes to our tracking, you will see, hopefully in our new office when you guys arrive, our tracking and monitoring board where we can track the students in both year 12 and 13 to ensure they're making progress, but also to help support them when that's not the case. And that goes hand in hand with both mental health and well-being. We're really aware over the course of the last 2 years the impact that that's had on students' mental health and well-being. So that's at the forefront of our mind, as well as the provision and support that we have for that as well. We also have a number of members of staff that are also involved with the sixth form outside of the sixth form team that also support with that as well. We have an open door policy in regards to the sixth form, and often I'll tell many of my students that they can just give us a knock and let us know if they need help and support or if they just have questions. And over the course of the year, very much so with a new set of year 12s, we find that they get more and more comfortable with doing that. So please do make sure people like myself, Mrs. Brown, and of course, Miss Moore, you can knock and ask those questions should you feel you need that. We have fantastic support for our SEND students as well, and that continues from our lower school into our sixth form as that would normally. And then the final note, just on our bursary, I know Ms. Sharp touched on this earlier, Ms. Evans does run that and provide support for families that need extra financial support in terms of maybe hardship, but also if there are course requirements, whether that be books, trips, or potential clothing as well. So if you feel that that is something that you could apply for, please do check out our website. There is a section for our bursary fund where you can get more information on that as well. So I just want to touch a little bit on the future support that we have available and the two different pathways that we have. And of course, they will intersect and provide opportunities for both UCAS track students as well as careers track students. We have a dedicated UCAS coordinator, Mrs. Beck, who provides one-to-one support throughout the process, but also it's a fantastic port of call with a wealth of experience. So you're in safe hands for those of you that are looking to apply for university. She delivers a range of different life skills sessions that you guys have access to throughout the course of year 12 and 13, and that will provide not only a safe insurance for you to ensure that you have your application sent, but that you know that it's of the highest quality as well. We have our higher education evening that is led by Mrs. Beck, providing you with more information, both students and parents. And then the reference process is something that she takes great pride in, as we do as a sixth form, to ensure that our students have an exceptional reference that can go with them to universities and the world of work as well. Now, for our careers track students, we have a range of careers advisors for many different scopes of work that students would like to go into. Apprenticeships have become a lot bigger the last couple of years, but also degree apprenticeships as well. That doesn't stop us and it doesn't stop students from having that interest as well in the world of work. And what we do is to ensure that we tailor that support to those students. Miss Moore provides fantastic life skills sessions for those students that are really interested in whether it be apprenticeships or the world of work, as well as an apprenticeship evening that we have that goes on later in the year. We also have our work experience program that is provided to ensure students have access to the world of work. In recent years, we haven't been able to do that in a normal format, but we have provided both an online service that allows students to complete work experience, as well as tying that in now with normal work experience that we'd expect in the workplace. So we'll be excited to be launching that again this year later. So just some final things from me then in regards to our website. We do have our area on the Tring School Sixth Form website. So if you just check the top right-hand corner, Sixth Form, you'll find us there. We have a wealth of information from joining the Sixth Form, life in the Sixth Form, but then also life beyond the Sixth Form. So if you need any more information, do please click there, have a little look. Anything that you don't know the answer to, you can get in touch via email as well, Tring School or Sixth Form at tringschool.org, apologies. And then just the final bit from me. Of course, year 11 students currently now, and parents, of course, we have our new school building arriving in January. And that means for you guys that are joining the sixth form, you'll be joining our new sixth form come September. It is a fantastic state-of-the-art sixth form centre that has meticulous planning for a fantastic study space that will be provided just for you guys. And we're really excited to have that. And to celebrate that with you, but to give you an opportunity to maximise not only your study, but your life here at Tring School Sixth Form as well. We have had collaboration with the Student Working Party and advice from various sources on how to make sure we provide a top-notch facility for you. So there's going to be an opportunity to view in the spring. So if you're interested and do want to take that up, please do. We look forward to seeing you there as well. That's all from me. Take care. Goodbye.
I'm sure you'll all agree that our new building looks absolutely fantastic, and we're all so excited to be moving into there in January. On Wednesday, you will be invited to visit our subject fair in the Desborough Hall at your allocated time slot. However, this evening or tomorrow, please do take some time as a family to read through the sixth form information booklet and the entry criteria for the A-levels and BTEC courses, both of which are available via our website. Miss Moore has also created a helpful top tips guide to help support your thinking and provide some discussion questions to help guide those discussions at home. Please do take the time to go through that document and have those conversations. They're so valuable in helping to shape those decisions. I can't reiterate enough how important it is to keep an open mind as you visit the subject fair and to visit a full range of subject stalls. Ultimately, though, our advice will always be do what you're interested in and what you are good at. Applications will open on Wednesday evening via a Google form, which is accessible via our website, and it will close on the 17th of January. Please do take a note of this date. In February or March, you'll be invited to an interview to discuss your application and your choices. And then in June, your GCSE exams will, all being well, be well underway, and your Year 12 induction day will take place once those exams have finished. Results Day this year will be held on the 25th of August, and the sixth form team will be available to support students wherever that is needed. There will, of course, be an opportunity at that point to amend any subject choices, whatever changes of thinking has happened. The start of Year 12 will be on the 5th of September. We thank you for joining us this evening, and we look forward to welcoming you at our subject fair on Wednesday at 6 p.m.